Hey guys, Sean Bougie, surplusfundsriches.net. One of the questions I get, and it's a very good question, and I would not have been able to answer this 15 years ago. One of the questions I get is, Sean, these guys are going into foreclosure, either tax or mortgage. Why don't they just sell their house? Why don't they put it on the market? We have one of the tightest real estate markets today that we've had in decades. One of the tightest ever. As far as inventory versus demand, supply versus demand. So why don't they sell their house? You don't understand this. They're not in a mental position. They're not in the right headspace to sell their house. They honestly believe they're either going to come up with the money or a family member or a friend's going to come up with the money. They're going to hit a jackpot at the local convenience store. I'm not making fun. I'm not making fun. It's where they are. They don't understand that it's coming. In many instances and in many states, they've been threatened for years that this is coming. And they've gotten to the point where it no longer has an impact on them. They don't believe it's actually going to happen. Or if they do believe it's going to happen, they think, yeah, it's set and this time it's real, but we're going to get a reprieve. My buddy's going to come up with some money. My friend's going to come up with some money. Something's going to happen. The government's going to step in and put it off for a year like they did in 2008. All this is going through their heads. They can't accept what's happening. And a lot of that comes from desperation. So I'm not making fun of these guys. And look, I'm not saying that people just chose not to pay. Some people have life events that come up that completely derail them. And I get that. But the bottom line is they're not in a headspace. They're not where they need to be. On our flipping programs, our deed flip, we're buying property before the foreclosure, paying off the taxes or the mortgage to stop the sale, letting them stay there for a couple of months and for free, and then flipping it as is, where is. We have to constantly remind them, guys, in order for this to work, we're going to have to get you to sign the deed and sign the contract or record the deed and then pay off the tax. I'm not going to pay off the taxes on a house I don't own or the mortgage on a house I don't own. So we have time. We have to have time to do all of this. So you've got until X to give me a yes or a no. And I always get a call 2 days before the foreclosure. And it's in most instances, in most states, it's too late. So understand where they are. That's why they don't list their property. And when you're talking to them now, after the sale, when a surplus has been created, you have to make them understand that you are their ally and you're trying to help them rebuild. And it's rebuild from something that they knew was coming, guys. This is not, oh my gosh, I didn't get notice. They got notice. Hope this helped.